Well, on this chilly August morning, what shall the walk and talk be about today? As I enter day 3 of missing an important appointment, and because of the insurance driver, and knowing that it just means, I have another appointment coming up. I go a little later as life dwindles away, as I desire to be loved, to be a wife, and to belong. This is the theme and subject that sticks in my mind, and trying to love a huge, great man with a brilliant mind, trying to get his attention. And of course, God always has my little stray friends looking over me, letting me know I'm not alone. While the world doesn't love me, perhaps, or maybe it does, God has my little friends out here looking out for me. What's the hardest part about not getting to the final surgery? When I have breast, when I have female hormones, it is like my younger cousin that I raised saying to my face, "You're just a man trying to be a woman." No, I've always been a woman, never been a man. I was born again with both genders. One gender was taken away from me without me having a choice, and I want that back. And I've done pretty well, I guess, because I got most of it back. It's better than getting nothing. And as I've said before, I'm good enough now for a husband, a man, to love me. And I have to think of myself as exotic for that man. Certainly not many others like me. And those that are, you're the reason why I'm on here talking. You're the reason why I get on here and have something to say about it. The only thing to do is to turn to magic, to self, and not turn to the wine. I can drink wine on occasion or champagne, but I can't go to that every time I'm hurting. It's a weekend thing, it's a holiday thing. And as I have done that, I know the difference in self. I know how much brighter I am. I'm wasting my mind and my intelligence if I let the forces that be, like Satan and the people that Satan uses to keep me from living my own life. The first it's do lasers for, I don't know, I've been going through this for 5 years, but the lasers have been probably 2, 3 years. And I only have one more treatment of that. Now they want me to do electrolysis. And how many treatments is that going to be? So I'm looking at, as I walk in this chilly August day, which is the dog days of summer, morning, not day, but morning, I'm looking at fall coming up. I'm looking at winter coming up. And am I going to be able to get to where I need to go when the weather is a blizzard and there's pileups on the highway? No, of course I'm not. So, but I've gotten this far. And in a lot of ways, I think that's God telling me that, like the angels in heaven, like Michael and Gabriel, who sometimes appears male and sometimes appear female, I'm just fine. I have to be. One stiletto in front of the other, chin up, smile. Like the Carly Simon song, I am strong, I am invincible, I am woman. So I have to do that because nobody cares about me more than God Himself. I turned to Keanu Reeves for help and love, which I truly wanted, and either I never got in contact with him or he's just too hard to reach. He just doesn't care. More than likely, it's imposters. Then I fell in love with Elon Musk. That's still ongoing, I guess, but I don't know. I'm sure that I have reached him. I'm sure at the very least I'm a good friend to him, and I'm trying to save him from self. I can't change him. He is who he is, but I don't want to see him be drugged down by these megas. I don't want to see him in jail because of the megas. I want to see him being green. I want to see him making clean energy, changing the world, finding ways to make life better for humanity because I know in my heart, I believe in his heart. And someone online said to me, because I believe in Elon Musk's heart, are you insane? And I said, if believing in Elon Musk's heart means I'm insane, then yes, I'm insane. I don't care. That's just who I am. So, yesterday, as I always do, to get out the hurt and the sad emotions, I recorded 2 songs. When I was a child, Tina Turner was my favorite singer, and so I sung You Better Be Good to Me. In the teenage years, preteens to teens, that was my song. And I loved Tina Turner. I mean, she had some pipes and some emotion. I mean, nobody sings that good anymore. So I sung You Better Be Good to Me. Of course, I'm raw. I don't mix anything. I just sing it. I don't know what YouTube does to it once I upload it. And then I did Afternoon Delight. And of course, I'm critical of everything immediately. I want to take those videos down and erase them. But I leave them up because it's fulfilling and it puts that emotion somewhere. And the Starlight Vocal Band was definitely, probably early childhood. So I know that was in the 70s, but I was born in 1968, so I was pretty young when that song came out. And it was a great song. And I think that David Letterman was a part of that band. If you remember David Letterman from The Tonight Show, I think it was. I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid. I was always up late at night when I was a child. But this is how I cope as I live with abuse. Abuse from people who are bigoted in my family. Abuse from a corrupt system right now. And that's why I can't hardly... I mean, my mother is definitely wrong for not letting me drive myself to my appointments. And I don't really have to let her get away with that because I have the right to go anyway, But I don't see that I should cause an argument or hurt or pain or upset her and have her on the phone again calling her sisters and them doing God knows what to me to hurt me. You know, I'm in charge of my own life. I'm an adult, but I also have a brain and a heart. And I can understand my mom doesn't want me to go alone because there are people in masks going city to city, a Gestapo by the corrupt government, beating people up, throwing them in vans, and taking them to concentration camps and killing them, as far as I'm concerned, from what I've seen. And it's a very Nazi Hitler thing. And again, I can see how Hitler rose to power because people have thrown away democracy and they've thrown away their freedom very unjustly for their hate. You know, politics, when you vote, should be taken more seriously. It should be your kitchen table issues. It should be civil rights. It should be, you know, how our health is right now. All the major brains and scientists, aside from Elon Musk, have left the United States, from what I'm hearing. You know, we don't have a USDA. That's why we have screwworms in our cows. That's why we have this psychosporiasis going around. And I'm a vegetarian, not a vegan, but a vegetarian who eats veggies through the week. And now I can't. I can't because of psychosporiasis. I have to buy all my veggies frozen or canned and hope for the best. Whoops, I tripped on a rock. But anyway, these are my thoughts today. And I refuse to let myself be defeated or be sad because I'm not getting to my end goal yet. And maybe love will not come. Maybe I am loved already. I have no way of knowing. I feel like the one that I want to love is near me, contacting me here and there. But I am tired of dealing with imposters. I've exposed them enough. You know, I do videos about them, and you can always tell an imposter because they want a card, they want X amount of dollars before they will meet you. That's not how love works. I don't care how famous they are. You should respect yourself enough to say no to that, as I have. And I tell you this because I want to protect you, because I love everybody. And I get on here and talk about myself as a transgender woman and the abuse I've been through to help other transgender people, and really to help anyone who's discriminated against. I don't like bigotry at all. And I do not believe, nor will I ever believe, that Elon Musk is bigoted. I think the real him is not that at all. And I wish that he would break away from the megas and start being totally who he really is. And I don't think it's about me having to change him. I think it's about who he really is. And if he is drawn to me at all, it's because he knows that I can see him, the real him. Because let's face it, I'm not exactly a beauty queen. It's what's in here. So, I want to say bless you all. May God, Goddess, and Archangels protect the meek. And I'm going to say my saying like I always do, and that is that I made up. Every day I must go on. Every day I must be strong. Every day I must be, for there's no one else in this life, on this earth, in this world, in this universe, like me.